Yo, 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 what's good? Come on in, come on in. Let me know you in the chat. What's good, family? Come on in. Come on in. We're going to do something new today. Come on in. We're going to do something new today. Everybody see that top 25 in the back. Let me know if you agree with that list or disagree with that list. I know there's going to be a lot of dating people to come into this live. Don't be biased when you judge how the list should be written or if why you're not on there. Today, this video's titled MG Sleepy because he number one on that list. We're gonna start with him. Come on, family. Come on in. Type some ones in the chat box. Let me know that you hear me. Let me know that you're there. See if we on Instagram too. See if we on. What's going on? Come on in, share this video out. Once we get some people in the building, I'll go ahead and explain what we're gonna do tonight. See if we live on IG. Damn, we still ain't live on IG. IG been the only thing giving me a problem. Let me see. Come on in the building. Put some ones in the chat box. Like this video. Share it out. Once we get some people in here, I'll go on with what we're going to do tonight. We is not doing music submissions tonight. I'm not listening to music. I'm going to solely focus on MG Sleepy. Anybody familiar with the artist? What's up, family? There we go. be live on IG now. What's up with it, Tater? Once we get some people in the chat, I'll explain what we're doing. Maybe I should go ahead and explain now. Those that's just watching without clicking and let me know that they're there. So, those that don't know, it's your boy Yapo. It's an acronym for you always putting on. So today on Get Heard, we're going to do a Get Heard Ohio. Eventually, we're going to do a Get Heard in every city, every state. So, you know, being that we're in Ohio, I want to go ahead and take the list that this happened in Ohio already had made. They had made a list. They got 25 artists from Ohio on this list. I'm going to do this every single day. I'm going to start with MG Sleepy. Tomorrow, Skylar Black. Fucks with her, too. However, I'm going to go through and I'm going to introduce these artists to those that don't know who they are. I'm going to introduce them in my own way. I'm going to listen to some of their music. I want y'all to get involved in the chat and let me know exactly how y'all feel about these artists. If you ever heard of them before. Are they cap? Are they really living this life that they speaking? Do you salute them? So just give me your opinion. You know, this is a place of welcoming opinions. See if we on IG. What's up with it, Joseph? James Kerrigan, what's good? Let's try tone music. Dang, we still ain't live on IG. That's crazy. However, maybe we are, maybe we ain't. Fuck it. We ain't gonna worry about IG. Because it ain't worrying about us. Those that's just hopping in the chat, we're doing something different today. We're not gonna do no music submissions. Not doing no instant plays. We just gonna vibe. We're gonna take this top 25 Ohio artist list. We're gonna dissect it. So there's 25 people on here. I'm gonna take a person every single day for 25 days. Starting with MG Sleepy. Anybody have heard of him? Put it down in the chat that you've heard of him. Anybody that hasn't heard of him, opinion wise, whatever. But we're gonna go through. We're gonna read through his bio. We're gonna listen to some of his music. I'm gonna opinionate it. I'm gonna give you what I think. And by the end of the day, we're going to see if we got to write that list again. Old fucked up list. I know there's some dating people in here. It's like, damn, why ain't such and such on there? What? No, I don't know a lot of these artists on here, but some of them that I do know, they definitely should be on there. I'm not real familiar with the MG Sleepy guy. I have heard of him before. I don't know enough about him. I ain't never really listened to his music, so this will be the first time that I had listened to this dude's music. I know he a youngin', so I gotta step up outside the box and step into the young world and give an opinion from that standpoint. I was young at one time too, so I wasn't trying to hear what the old heads was trying to say, like, oh, you got to be positive, you got to be this, you got to be that, you got to talk like this. I wasn't trying to hear that. So I understand. I'm going to give an honest opinion, though, on each artist. Definitely Bubby should be on that list. Definitely. C Money has had some accomplishments for sure. Jive's a dope artist. If I was making this list, I would make this list based upon progress. I wouldn't make this list off of anything else. It would have to be based upon the talent. It would have to be based upon the consistency, the numbers. If you do a show, can you bring people to the show? there would be a lot of factors in why my list would be my list. And that's why I'm doing this for Get Heard, is to be able to give my opinion on how the list should go. We already know some people in Dayton should be on there. Shout out, we got Yellow Pain on there. And of course they had put him on there because of some of his accomplishments, which he deserved to be on there if you ask me. Not only a good rapper, great substance, got his numbers, broke through, has a lot of accomplishment in the industry. Shit. Out of all the rappers that's on here, that boy was on CNN. You don't see too many rappers on CNN unless they got shot. No hate on anyone on the list but his fan base. I'm kind of biased about this list in one little aspect, because I know the person that makes this list also manages the MG Sleepy. So to have him number one is already a conflict of interest. However, I've never looked into this artist before, so this will be the first time that I've looked into this artist, that I've heard his music, that I looked into his bio, that we listened to some of his interviews and see what his personality like. Does it match his music? Definitely T go hard. T goes hard. I see Raw Runner TB on there. He's dope. He's dope. He's dope. How's everybody feeling tonight? Talk to me. I know y'all ain't doing shit else. It's a pleasure to have anybody join this live tonight, to be able to go through this and base some opinions with us. Share it out, like it, dislike it, whatever you got to do in order to get the algorithm moving. Maybe we should play a song or something. Get a little vibe going. I'm go ahead and play this. It seems suitable for what this is. I think I'm gonna go back into this session for these episodes, and I'm gonna take a sample up out of here from Mike Lansky's voice, where he's like, write that list again. Oh, fucked up list. And I want to do this for all states. I don't want to just do it for Ohio. I'm only starting with Ohio because it's what I'm familiar with. So listen. Just looking at this list, before going in on this list, does anybody think that we should rewrite it? Does anybody think we should rewrite this list? Write that list again. Yeah. No music reviews tonight. It's gonna be it's gonna be something that we do every day for 25 days until I can formulate another list from a different state. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody gone. I'm biased for sure. Could name about 10 dating artists that got more talent than most mainstream artists. I agree with you. I agree with you to the fullest. The one thing I gotta say though is I believe this. I believe an artist is the business, not the music. So a lot of these people that you seeing make it have something more than just the music. The music's like the commercial to you as the brand, as the business. So I feel like a person could be I've known like some real talented individuals that'll probably never come up out that rock, come from under that rock. They'll never I ain't gonna say they won't never make it, but there's some stuff that they do that's not gonna give them that stardom. Anyways, we gonna move on. We gonna go ahead and begin doing what it is that I want to start doing on this channel. What's up with it, T Streets? So we're gonna do something different tonight. We're not doing no music reviews. We're gonna go over this list that's up. This list has 25 of Ohio's artists that was made up by this only happens in Ohio. There's only one dating person on here. We ain't gonna come from a dating standpoint and start going on about that, but the whole purpose in this video tonight is to start with MG Sleepy being he's the number one artist on this list. We're gonna start with him. We're gonna get to know him. We're gonna look through some of his interviews. We're gonna listen to some of his music. We're gonna comment in the chat. We're gonna look over his bio. We're gonna gain an opinion on this artist. And after we go through all 25 of these artists, we're gonna see if we need to rearrange this list or if this list some straight bullshit and nobody should even be on this list. And then we're gonna try to make it to where we go to another state and do this shit. But for right now, being we from Ohio, we're gonna go ahead and keep it Ohio. It's gonna be called Get Heard Ohio with your boy Yapo. Those that don't know, that's an acronym for you always putting on. What's going on, young lady? What's going on? Come on into the chat. Listen to what I gotta say. I also want to hear what you gotta say. This is involvement in the I want the chat to be involved with this. I want the chat to always be involved with what we got going on. I want the network with the people that's in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Go ahead and share it out for me. Let me know that some people are or share it to your people and let them know that this channel is the sole purpose behind this channel is to get people heard. I feel like people biting Detroit flow is working for them. For sure. I don't even really be feeling that Detroit flow for real. Maybe I don't feel it when it's not coming from Detroit. Let me say it like that. The originator, yeah, you can come. I mean, even like when T Grizzly first came out, he got a different type of Detroit flow though. Like he really came out that motherfucker on some. His first day out shit was hot. I think the only other one that really came out after that, stepping on a first day out type level, was that Get Even when Finesse 2 Times touched. Like, feel like you gonna buy. What's up with Webby, bro? Tonight we doing something different. We're gonna go through these 25 artists on this list in 25 days. We're gonna read about them. We're gonna listen to some of their interviews. We're gonna listen to some of their music. We're gonna determine whether this list is some bullshit or not, or if it should be rearranged. What artists should be on there. I'm sure there's a lot of people that I haven't heard. Detroit Flow is great for freestyles, for sure. For sure. For attention spans that are very short. It's not no good. It's not no music that you would it's not no music that you would hear on the radio, for sure. Not no hit material. Not no shit that's gonna carry you all the way the fuck up out the hood. Not no shit that's gonna spin and spin and spin with a lot of longevity attached to it. Share this out for me, Webby. You should actually be here with me. I'm actually I'm your engineer, co-host. However you want to call it. What's up, Jose? My bad, little 50 on there. He definitely on there. I fuck with him. What's up, ATM? Those that's just hopping in the chat today, we're going to go over this top 25 Ohio artist list. We're going to go over it. I'm not going to go through every single artist tonight. I'm only going to go through one. We're going to go through their bios. We're going to go through a few of their interviews. We're going to listen to some of their music, and we're going to do this for 25 days straight. And at the 25th day, we're going to determine whether or not this list some bullshit or it's accurate. What's up, Chop? What's up, Chop? I know a lot of dating people coming in this chat like, why you got this list up? There ain't no dating motherfuckers on there. Yellow paint on there. For sure, for sure. And if we aren't on these lists, that just means we got to do better. We got to make them put us on this list. It ain't that we ain't got talent. We got talent. We got a lot of musical talent in this city. As a matter of fact, I ain't going to say this where hip-hop started because we know it ain't start here. But, man, after the West Coast had grabbed it, where do you think they grabbed their shit from? They grabbed it right here from Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. It wasn't an Ohio thing. It was one city, Dayton. Can't make a top 5 without Juvie on it. I agree. He made a lot of accomplishment. He's had a lot of accomplishment, for sure. I see a few on here that ain't on here that should be on here. I think, honestly, just looking at this list off rip, Skylar Black should be number 1 off rip. Off rip. I know there's some other good ones on there, but like accomplishment-wise, Skylar Black. Flow-wise, Skylar Black. Personality, Skylar Black. I think she should be number 1. That just by looking at this list, I'm looking at it right now. I haven't heard some of these people on here. You know, Lil 50, I've heard of him. Heard of Doughboy, of course. Everybody done heard of Doughboy. T.E., Yellow Pain, Roadrunner TB. He fire. Just dropped a track with Lantana. Feel like Rambo Ice from Toledo should be on there too. Yup. MG Sleepy, his artist. That's what I'm saying too. It's kind of like a conflict of interest, ATM, bro. Like, I do know the dude that makes this list is management over MG Sleepy, so it only makes sense that he would be number 1. I feel like being he the manager and he got an artist that's got some type of notoriety from Ohio, he damn near got to step away and have someone else make the list. Just on the conflict of interest side. But I ain't mad at him. I don't even rap. I'm just here to opinionate. I'm here to shed light on Ohio. Let's say it like that. And in between, maybe we can come up with some shit where we intertwining some of us in there too. Yeah, share this out. If you haven't tapped the like button, tap the like button for the kid. Be much appreciated. I salute you. I appreciate it. Let's keep it moving. How everybody doing tonight? Talk to me. Talk to me. We gonna get up into this. And we gonna look over some of what we got going on. Should I play some music in the background or something? Like, what would make this a little bit more exciting to those? I'm ready for you to manage me. Send me your number on here when you get off, for sure, for sure. How you doing tonight, Shelly? Thanks for stepping into the chat. Appreciate everybody that walks through. I dap you up, but the live ain't really live. Yeah. ATM, you got that flow too, for sure. Punching this clap, T Street. That's what we know. Got to keep that dough coming in. Fancy, I appreciate you stepping into the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Share it out for me. Drake Kelly, how you doing? Appreciate you stepping into the chat. Appreciate y'all. Just share it out for me. We're going to get into this. We're going to look into MG Sleepy today, y'all. Columbus, Ohio rapper MG Sleepy, leading name in his hometown. Do y'all agree with that? Y'all agree that MG Sleepy is the leading name in Columbus, Ohio? Or is there somebody else like Trippie Redd or my boy Bubby out there now? Like, of course he ain't from there, but like he out there. And I salute the music that he's making now. I see a transition. Them seeds been planted. My boy really doing something for the kingdom. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with everybody? Y'all just gonna watch. Y'all gonna talk. Give me something to talk about until we get this live going. What's on y'all's mind? How's y'all's day been? See y'all in the building. Appreciate everybody that's done stepped in the building. Appreciate the love, the likes, the shares, everything. I'm going to do this every single night, at least for 25 nights. This is night 1. I don't know what times I'm going to be getting on here. My schedule don't be real flexible. So I'm just going to have to find a little slot, a little time that I can come in here and make it all happen. How you doing, Edna? Appreciate you stepping through, hopping in the chat, making your presence known. Hit the like button for me. Tap it, slap it, whatever you feeling. Share it out. Anybody that want to hear something about this top 25. Nobody in this chat knows who MG Sleepy is, or do they? And before we get into reviewing him, like, what's y'all's opinion on some of his music, if you have heard of him? Do any of y'all bang him? Like, wake up in the morning, be working out to the shit? Like, what type of music this dude make? I ain't even listen to nothing. Like, this is all on the freestyle. I'm freestyling tonight. Just want to bring something new to the platform. I feel like this allowed people in Ohio to get heard. Of course, we want to branch and do other states. But being that we're familiar with where we're from, we're going to start where we're from. You ever heard of MG Sleepy, fans? Damn, you said her. Damn, he already getting a lack of respect in the chat. Already getting a lack of respect in the chat. Unless I'm just misinterpreting something, misunderstanding. We referring to MG Sleepy, y'all. MG Sleepy, a Columbus artist. He's the leading name in the hometown of Columbus. I don't know if he's ever did any live shows out there. Like I've never like really heard of him. I heard of him momentarily, briefly. He's crossed my ears a few times, but like I've never really looked into him, seen who he is. But he's on this list as number 1, so I gotta know who he is today. I gotta know who he is, and I gotta be able to determine whether he should be number 1 on this list. And y'all gonna help me determine that. Got that Detroit flow, but he do it real well for sure. I give him that. Okay. We got one stamp. If you haven't shared this out, he putting on for the. See, definitely a youngin'. So I gotta even step. Like when I listen to him, I know I'm gonna have to like step into like a 15-year-old's body and hear him out. I don't know if he that young, but I know that's what I'm about to have to do. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you stepping into the chat tonight. Doing a little walkthrough. Could be anywhere else. But you decide to stop here. Appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, share it out for me. Yeah. None of the other platforms be doing shit. It's cool, though. We're going to get this shit rolling. We're going to definitely get it moving. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm not really a guy to be behind cameras and stuff like that. You don't see a lot of me. But I feel like this will shed light. We can build a platform where we can get heard. That's what we're going to do. So going into MG Sleepy. Hailing from Columbus, Ohio, rapper MG Sleepy is the leading name in the hometown's hip-hop scene. It's been years since the artist from Central Ohio made it big time, but not for long. Oh, so they saying it's been a while since anybody's made it big time. I feel like there's some people that came up out of here that I ain't gonna say like they got on no Drake or Kendrick level or nothing like that, but nobody ever has. However, there's been some people that stepped into the big leagues. MG Sleepy sounds a blend of frenetic humor and stream of consciousness storytelling. Sleepy has a sharp wit with intense work ethic. He's released 10 projects since 2021. Damn, so 10 projects since 2021. He definitely working, pushing boundaries with each track. Sleepy's audacious spirit and unapologetic attitude has drawn millions of Spotify listeners into a world where comedy and chaos intertwine and thrive. This is his bio, y'all. Rock Nation written this up. I don't know if he had paid to be on their platform or whatever may be the case. I don't think he signed. As a matter of fact, I was watching one of his interviews earlier before I decided this idea that I wanted to do something like this. And one of his homeboys like, yeah, we doing this all by ourselves. We ain't signed, boom, boom. So I do know that. Despite dropping out of school in 10th grade, his passion for music led him to making music. Sleepy recognized his potential to shape the local scene and left the rap group 10TA to embark on a solo journey. With ambitions to dominate the Midwest music scene and beyond, MG Sleepy still remains grounded, honing his craft and experimenting in the studio on a daily basis. So he's experimenting. Hopefully the experiment has turned into a product. While Puritans may shy away from his more, they using all these big ass words in this bio. I know he a little kid. He's gotta be basic with these kids. Risky lyrics and attitude listening closely reveals his true motivations. MG Sleepy trying to put you on game. Reveals his true motivations. And he's got a name named Sleepy. So I'm just looking through his Instagram and stuff like that. Like, I'm noticing, like, he just woke up. All right? Just woke up. You know, this was his bio. So we gonna go on. We're gonna pop open a little interview and see what they talking about. Let's see what they talking about. So this happens in Ohio doing this interview right here. Then we'll pop into another interview. I think he had one on Off the Porch as well. First off, now let's do this. I want to listen to some of his music because before I want to hear his music first before I actually know who he is. So let's go watch like a video or something. What song? Anybody know some songs from him that's like popping? I mean, he just dropped something 2 weeks ago. He got Trick Different 3 months ago. Playing Stupid. He do got some numbers. 41K in 2 weeks. 103K. Numbers don't mean shit though. You could be sending bots to your shit. So we got to go through the comments. We got to fine tooth comb this shit, y'all. We got to really look into this artist and determine should he be on the number one spot. I'm not seeing any features like for no big name artists, anything like that. What's up, Jay? Appreciate you coming and stepping through, coming to the chat. So let's see. We're going to start within a minute. We're going to see in a minute real quick. He said in a minute, and it's a 2-minute song. So let's see what we got.
Slow it down and run me up a check for a minute. 60 on the Cuban, 20 on my neck for the pennant. I had to figure out what's living with regrets for a minute. Nigga, supercharged, ain't no regular engine. I told my nigga, count on me, I know what's best for the business. Nigga, come correct, I ain't the rest of these niggas. I know they tryna steal my sauce, I got the recipe. I said I had to get my muscle up so I can flex on these niggas. 30 days I'm on the grind, you know the rest was history. Bitch, I love to beat the odds cause I'm the best when I win. This nigga saying here I'm next, this nigga next. I said it's 250 on my kid and that was just the beginning. Just blew a 60 in the A and that was just on the wrist. I'm finna run $1 million up and they gon' buy me a Bentley. Send a picture to my cousin with a 9 in the wrist. Nigga, you should feel ashamed cause you ain't slide real nigga. Doing shit to get some fame and then he died for I said, bitch, I was hurt when they had left me. Be alive if I said, trade my bitch and bought a Glock, I'd rather die with my sister. If these niggas soft as fuck, I'd rather slide with my sister. Let me catch y'all right now, I bet I'm pressing the issue. This nigga dropped the tape, this ass, he tryna press me. I said, I knew this bitch was extra girl, we having sex. I said, I put 4 medals in my Glock, I'm tryna stretch me. I said, bitch, you ain't never seen a nigga take that breath for I said, bitch, I done seen this shit before and I be damned. I said, bitch, I was young and understand that shit a damage. I said, I got 3 features in the natty, bro, my manager. I said, bitch, let a nigga touch my chain and I'ma damage. I said, bitch, I got 6 inside the whip, I brought my animal. I said, bitch, I feed you to my door, they call that cannibal. I said, I used to do some crazy shit, I even stuck in the prison. Give a fuck if I see 12, I'm just gonna run from them bitches. I got racks in my app after this package. I said, I used to skip my school class so I could trap with my niggas.
What y'all think about that? Y'all got an opinion? Definitely has that Detroit flow that you were speaking on. Nah, these visuals crazy. He was car turned into a transformer and shit. He was an Incredible Hulk at one point in time. Definitely with some animated stuff going on. A lot of AI probably going on. Visuals are gas and he's rapping is good, but the song way too repetitive. For sure. I ain't really like the song, I ain't gonna lie, but for a young, if I was to step into a 15-year-old body or something, it was alright. It was alright, for sure. I could see where the youngins like it. Me personally, there wasn't no substance. I see that like he the governor of Ohio on his Instagram. And he says he's the governor. Let me see. Let me see. Governor of Ohio, MG Sleepy. Ohio's governor. So he claiming a big title for a young. Claiming a big title. Return to sender for sure. Video better than the song. I feel like he needed a good video to be able to, carry him throughout. We're going through the comments right now though. It's the hardest song of the year. Like I feel like we looking for bot activity right now, y'all. Hopped out the Transformer shit talking. Sleepy too consistent. Let's see what that account look like. It's got 5 subscribers. It's got 5 subscribers. So let me see. MG Sleepy. I keep messing up. Let's go to bro. I'm dissecting dude tonight. I need to see why he on this #1 spot. They might not like me after this, but I gotta dissect him. Let's go back to the history because we was looking at his comments. We ain't gonna listen to the song.
There's
again,
DIY.
We ain't gonna listen to it again. All right, so we gonna listen to another song after this, and we gonna see if there's repetitive like comments, something similar going on. You better tweak. All 2025 sleep. Hopped out the Transformer shit talking. That ended so legendary. I just woke up. I could say that's probably a real person for sure. This one gonna blow up for sure. I feel like that's a fake person. Sleepy too consistent. Sleepy going crazy on y'all. It just don't make sense to me. Like 30 days I'm on the ground, repeating words and stuff. Like I feel like this list has to have, what does it say on set? Never heard of them. I'm in the bus. Damn, you in the bus and you ain't never heard of them. That's crazy. MG Sleepy. He's #1 on the list, and this only happens in Ohio, so that's why we're doing this. Today we are going through, and we are doing MG Sleepy. Tomorrow's going to be Skylar Black. So we're going to go through this. We kind of just looking through his comments. So I want to see if the views real first. That's where I'm at with it. I want to see if the views real, the comments, because anybody could go on and send 1 million views to a motherfucking thing and make everything look good. Anybody could go and have a phone farm and have multiple people sitting there commenting as their self. We need to know if this is real and why he #1 on this list, because that's a big stamp for Ohio. We got too much talent to have somebody pretending in the #1 spot. And I'm not saying do this. We just going through. Tonight we dissecting. We in the lab. I'm woke, man. Boom. We gonna move to the next one. We went through enough comments. What y'all think? 23 Lantana. Hell, you damn straight 2013 Lantana should be on this. And the 2025. For sure. Lantana. Super fire. I agree he should be on that list all day. We gonna go MG Sleepy. Let's see what we got. Boom. Let's go to one more. Let's go to one more. This one was 3 months ago. Y'all remember some of them comments that was in there because I'm remembering them. Y'all got to stay with me. And every artist that we do out of the 25 people that's on that list, we going to do the same shit. We going to dissect it. We going to determine whether this list some bullshit or not. Because if it's some bullshit, we going to go tag everybody. This only happens on Ohio, and we going to tell them this some bullshit. That we need this list rewritten again. I always bringing up old shit. Just surprised Rambo Ice not on there. I might have to tap in with Rambo Ice. Let's see what Trick different like. I will say this though. Like he coming, he got a kid on him for sure. He doing what the youngin' should do. We're gonna listen to this Trick different.
Call this show, man. Ryan going crazy.
I'm gonna watch it from this way.
I said, I was going through some things and seen the real in you. I had my back against the wall and I was still good. I said, bitch, I barely trust my fucking self. This shit get real tricky. Know I have to turn this life around and I'ma still I said, bitch, this is busy in my drawers. Got my hip itching. Red tears gon' come from out the Glock and kill a crib. I said, bitch, told me that her nigga cheap. She know I tricked. I said, rubber band on top of rubber band. Bitch, I get real chicken. Kinda 100 and on hundreds. That shit hit different. Bitch, I got a rollie in my closet. Cost a brick. I said, I love my scale, but I can sell a fish. Bitch, I'm a real dealer. Take a chain smoke for nigga neck and make a grill. I said, he been rapping for some years, and niggas still shitty. Bitches on the ground selling Patron, I know she still lit. I said, bitch, I turn my dirt into some diamonds. I'm a rich girl to take the pockets off that nigga pants. He ain't got shit in. I said, I was going through some things and seen the real in you. I had my back against the wall and I was still good. I said, bitch, I barely trust my fucking self. This shit get real tricky. Know I have to turn this life around and I'ma still good. I said, bitch, this is busy in my drawers. Got my hip itching. Red tears gon' come from out the Glock and kill a crib. I said, bitch, told me that her nigga cheap. She know I tricked. I said, rubber band on top of rubber band. Bitch, I get real chicky. I just woke up.
So that's his theme now. I just woke up.
I could never go on vacation. Running my renovation and
Let's see what them comments was like in that one. We need a show in Grand Rapids. Okay, then Ohio got them a star. Just woke up, gang. MG Sleepy, hop on the beat. Damn, speaking existence, bro. My favorite rapper. I didn't even know he was from my city. I love YNJ. MG Sleepy, I listen to him. Fire Gang Columbus on top. These seem like they more legit comments for sure. Just woke up. Yeah, stop playing with that, man. Tape goes crazy. I had just woke up when first listened to bro. Sleep ain't never failed to make. What y'all think? What's up with it, Ben? What's up with it? On repeat. Feature coming soon. Let's see. Cash Only. I just woke up. A lot of I just woke up. So they know it's niche. Bro dropped the hardest snippets. Might be. That's about what that was too. That was a snippet. Does anybody know if he's got like a whole album, a whole project out with hooks and shit in it? Bro who produced this. Definitely. I think the production could be better, but it don't need to be nothing extravagant because he just doing some shit talking. I mean, I feel like the voice should be more, ain't got to have a lot of effects or nothing like that. It's definitely in and out so the beat don't get too monotonous. Somebody said cap. Bro, these beats should go bad. Yeah. We ain't gonna listen no more. We're gonna listen to some of his interview real quick. I don't even know. Do you think that we should like listen to one from his camp, or should we listen to the off the porch one? Somebody that's gonna ask questions that wasn't staged or anything of that nature. What y'all think? Does anybody like have an opinion on dude yet? Or did y'all run away? I get it. He shouldn't be number one. So let's see. Let's watch this.
Live and direct out the hallway, your main man Nitty, the founder of the Bus Promotion 614. You know what the fuck going on. We live out the hallway with this shit. I'm with MG Sleepy, one of the hottest up and coming artists out this city. What we got going on? Talk to me.
What's going down, man. You know I'm in here today, nigga. My nigga Tay2. Shit was going down. It's only happening in Ohio and shit.
You know what the fuck going on? Did you just wake up? I mean, we dropped the location. You pulled
Shit.
up. Talk to me, man.
Woke up, rolled up, picked my nigga up, and you feel me?
And we
now
here.
we here.
So what we got cooking up? I seen yesterday you just dropped the video, Air Force Ones, dope video. You know what I'm saying?
It's
what
an
was the
older
concept
interview,
behind
too.
that video, and what was that environment like?
I
the
pulled
love
this
that you
one up
getting
just
back?
because, like,
Shit.
I know he more
For real,
comfortable
for
with
real.
these people. So
I made that song on some shit. You feel me? I ran some dog shit up in my forces.
Ugh.
I'm done wearing them. I tied them bitches up. You feel me? It's over. But really, you feel me? My nigga started his new little brand and shit. Got that shit off the floor. Shot that
Shout
bitch in
him
the
out.
store. My nigga Santa Sword. My nigga Shady shit.
Okay.
You know, some new shit. You feel me? End up shooting that bitch in the store and shit. The fans end up sliding through that bitch.
That's what I mean. Like, what was that experience like? Cause like the numbers is there, the streams is there. I seen you just hit 6 million. You feel me? Like you
And
going
seven.
up. Yeah, then you
Seven.
and the shit you going
Yeah.
up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what's that fan feedback like? What's the talk about the love that you getting back from your fans?
Shit, for real, for real. Our shit, since we really came in and shit, our shit really started going crazy. So it's like that shit love for real, but it ain't really nothing new. You feel me? Like our shit.
But how you pulling that off as a young nigga though? Cause like my nigga Watts always said, in situations you want to come in on top.
Right.
But most artists ain't coming in how you coming in. You got the whole bust down jewelry. Shout out to Jewelry on the goddamn, you ice cold right now. You feel me? As a young nigga, both of y'all niggas. Shout out to Kosh, he doing niggas right. That shit busting. I ain't gonna lie. But it's hard. Niggas ain't coming in the game like that, bro.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Niggas ain't signed none of that. We
None of
doing
that
shit
shit.
by ourselves.
So talk about that.
So they doing it all by themselves. They ain't got no help. These little youngins out in the field with it, accumulating that bag. Wherever they recording at, they paying for their studio time. They don't need nobody. Jewelry, big, all that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going to see whether or not this dude should be on the top of this list that This Happens in Ohio has made. Which throughout what I've seen so far, he shouldn't be there. I don't see no great accomplishments. I don't see him with no big features. I don't see no live shows on YouTube like being recorded. I see his streams are up, but anybody can have a stream up. That don't mean nothing. You can have 1 million streams and not bring 2 people into a building.
That grind, what sacrifice? How are you pulling that
What's
shit
good,
off?
Eddie?
What is you doing on the business side to get them streams and them numbers?
Shit. To be real, for real, got to the point, nigga.
It's the real question
Just
right
make
here.
money off this shit. We be dropping our shit.
Let's rewind that real
So
quick.
what
I
is you
want
doing?
to
Shoot
hear
out
this.
some streams and them numbers.
Shit.
What do you
Shout out
say?
to Kosh, he doing niggas right. That
see
shit
what he
busting.
say.
I ain't gonna lie. But it's hard. Niggas ain't coming in the game like that, bro.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
We got to remember this is Homeboy interviewing him too.
So talk about that grind, what sacrifice, how are you pulling that shit off? What is you doing on the business side to get them streams and them numbers?
Shit. To be real, for real, got to the point, nigga. Niggas just make money off this shit. We be dropping our shit.
I
you
don't
feel
like
me?
the answer.
So what is you doing? Shoot out some free game or educate a young nigga
Definitely.
that's younger than you that's looking at
Tell us how you rolling out
feel me?
this
Like,
shit.
what is you doing when you just not dropping your music, you doing some shit to it. What investments are you doing?
Tell us how you rolling this shit
Before I
out.
drop my music and shit. You gotta get your shit mixed and mastered. That's, you feel me?
That's basics.
First basics. You gotta pay for stupid. Like this shit all costs, but it's like
So you got to mix and master your product in order to be able to get the stream. I understand the music got to be made first, but there wasn't no advice on how to get your music. It's easy to make the music. The hard part is getting the music out. Getting people to hear it.
if your shit hit and your shit bumping, your stream's gonna pay you double for what you spent. So it's like you invest in it. Like when you invest in
That boy just said your streams gonna pay you double. I don't know anybody that come in here and spend $65 an hour on studio time, get they shit mixed, mastered, walk up out the door, upload it, and make that money back. That's some bullshit right there. I think they pay Spotify pay like 3 cents a stream type shit. Like bro, you need like 1 million views. I don't know. There's retention time and stuff like that, depending how long the video is. It also depends the category of what you're doing. Like music, stream money ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. I know it's nothing.
It's a weed or a bag or something, you feel me? And you know the outcome. That's basically what you're doing with rap.
Right.
You invested in your own self, but you're going to get double the outcome. So it's like what you spending, you about to get back and more.
So
it's
niggas gotta
really like,
invest that bread.
You gotta invest the bread in rapping, or you're not about to do shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you ain't,
How much you think you invested so far on a quick side?
I've had this ad blocker for 1 week, and it's already blocked over 1,000
I don't know
ads.
what y'all
Meet
think.
Pi, a Chrome extension that blocks ads, and it's completely
y'all
free.
think?
What's really crazy is that if you opt in, Pi.
You don't got, if you don't want to drop a number, I'll drop a number. I'm just saying,
I
for
ain't
some
gonna lie.
real, drop a real number.
What's
that
up
niggas
with
know
it,
this
y'all?
ain't no
we
bullshit.
really deep in this shit, like 100 plus into
Crazy.
This shit.
Said he 100
You
plus.
getting
in.
label offer? You getting any? You seeing any feedback from that? You seeing any positive
100
results
plus
besides
in,
the
yeah.
streams? Like, is you getting any opportunities out
Oh,
there?
yeah. Motherfuckers that hit me up, but it's like, you feel me, right now, niggas making so much money unsigned, it's like, if the shit ain't right, it ain't even no point. Plus, you know, we really from the trenches, you feel me? Shit
Right,
still
facts.
really going on, so that little 50 rack deals and 7, that shit
Yeah, ain't
ain't
moving you.
nothing.
I agree with that. If you really pumping like you pumping, or you say that you pumping 50, 100 ain't shit, especially if you got to recoup it. But man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing extravagant about this artist to be in the #1 spot. The music, it isn't all the way put together. It doesn't sound like 100K music. It sound like they putting that together within. I don't know what type of studio they in or what they doing, but the production definitely isn't all the way there. They could still be in a nice ass studio and just not have a good engineer though. But they can be in a shitty ass studio and have a good engineer and make it sound good. So
No. That shit ain't doing shit for real.
So what's the price on your features if a nigga want to drop it back and get do some work with you?
Right now, I'm doing 1,200 for real. And
it's an older
that's
video
like
too.
for
So
feature.
1,200.
Feature in a vid, I'll do 15. You feel me?
Let's
How much
move
to
to
book
off
you
the
for a
porch
show?
real quick. Let's go to a more
Sure.
recent one. That way we getting a little updated version of bro. MG Sleepy. Those that don't know what we're doing tonight, we're going through the top 25 list that This Happens in Ohio had made, and we determining if that list needs rearranged. Some other people should be added to it, and some should be kicked off. We just need to determine if this list is really the list for the state that we're in. So MG Sleepy off the porch. I think he had a off the porch. I know that costs a little bag to go sit down with them. Let's see what he got. Personality kind of dull. He putting a few dollars behind his stuff though, for sure. From the block, I know if he did it from the block and they pulled up where he at, it's 3K, unless they have a plug on somebody.
When I start realizing shit,
So let's see.
hey, what's going down? It's MG Sleepy. I just jumped off the porch of Dirty Glove Bastard.
Fat, then I step back and then I'm fast. He got his gun, I got my gun, but I'ma shoot faster. Been tripping, RIP to Honda.
Alright, we got MG Sleepy jumping off the porch with us today.
I'm down with you. I just
He
woke
jumping
up.
out the porch.
Well, you really sleepy.
Yeah, literally, I just woke up. man.
Just woke
Still,
up. That's
man.
the
I
slogan.
appreciate you waking up, hopping off the porch with
That's
us.
the slogan.
So how was that drive down here, gang?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been moving around right now, so that was just I done drove down here a couple times already.
Yeah.
So that shit was on some normal shit for real, for real.
Yeah.
I
Dangerous.
just woke up on some fried shit.
Yeah.
Down
So
in
what
the
type of
A.
shit you be getting into when you visit the city of Atlanta?
Should I be fucking with like the studios and a little different shit? I don't really fuck with the outgoing shit. I ain't no club type of nigga for real, for real. I
For
will
real?
though. Yeah, I don't fuck with the clubs for real, for real. That's how things get fucked over. Yeah.
Nah,
I can feel that. That's
feel
a
Catch me
wise
there.
decision
I feel
coming
you.
from a
Not even a
young
strip
man.
club?
Nah. I go there when I feel like it. You feel me?
Yeah.
In the
It is
good
one
mood or
way to get
something, I ain't
fucked over,
even
being
I
in
ain't
the
in there
mix.
chilling, I
Being,
feel
I always
Yeah,
wanted to
really
be
fuck with
seen.
outside shit.
But
Nah, I feel that.
That's how I got paid.
there's a but to it.
Real
Nigga
skill.
ain't walking in that.
When you are an artist, a rapper, entertainer, gotta be on the scene. Can't just upload the music and all these views come and pop up all of a sudden. Can't do that. What is this young man doing to get his music heard? Is he beating the street? Does he have a street team? Does he sell merch? Is he on social media all day long? Like, what is it that he's doing to create a fan base?
Bitch for nothing.
Nah, I feel that. So how does it make you feel?
Probably the wisest
seeing
shit he
all
said
this
all
new shit
day. I
going to
don't
different
go
cities
out.
just off you
I don't
pursuing
do the
a dream?
club.
Shit.
I don't spend my money in the club.
Shit go up.
Rather spend my money
I
with
still
the
be like-
plug.
I don't even be realizing like, you feel me? Like, how the fuck I even put that? Like, I don't feel that.
He
We just
definitely
doing it.
sleepy as a
I
motherfucker.
don't really feel no way though. So we just going with the flow.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to live in the moment?
Shit. According to me, that's how I live. I don't really. Yeah. No cap though. I don't really be too much thinking about the next, you feel me? I live, go with the flow.
Never.
Nigga, die tomorrow. Shit, goddamn it. You gotta just live day by day. Let
For
this
sure.
shit go about, come to you.
What type of shit you can say you done seen or been through growing up in Columbus, Ohio?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done seen hella shit, bro. I'm pretty sure you done damn near heard every.
There's one thing I don't understand, like with artists. When they get in these interviews, they freeze all the way up and act like they in an interrogation room. Don't want to say shit, don't want to speak nothing, but be all in they raps, telling the world everything. Well, how does that even make any type of sense? That you'll tell on yourself on the track, but you won't give a productive interview. Like you ducking every single question. Like the feds got you in a circle right now.
Story. A whole bunch of shit. The niggas that came on here, bro. I done seen it all. Too much shit, to be honest. People be thinking Ohio like a little country state. It hit different though when you really get down there.
Definitely
You
agree.
stinking that shit, you feel me? But yeah, niggas, same shit, bro. Hella drugs, sales, murders, fraud shit, a whole bunch of beef, a whole bunch of little inner city shit, you feel me? Like, that
Damn
shit's
near where
small
everywhere,
compared to
everywhere
here,
got
so
the
it's
same
like,
shit.
motherfuckers bump into each other a lot. Motherfuckers do what they gotta do.
At what point would you say you know that the street?
It's kind of crazy how like certain bad shit solidifies it just solidifies who you are as a person. Like, I don't know, maybe that's me not being in a 15-year-old body right now. Let me step back in the 15-year-old body real quick.
Streets of Columbus can get ugly.
Shit. Yeah. Shit. Me personally, I started when I was like probably like 12, 13, like middle school, going into middle school, I started really, cause you know when you growing
gotta
up, you
watch
be young
all
as fuck,
of
you
it,
don't
yeah.
really be knowing what's going on for real. You just young growing up. But I think like middle school when I started really seeing shit like, oh yeah, I had a gun by the time I was like 13. So like 12, I started realizing by the time I was 13, I already got a gun, bro. I used to go to school with a gun on me. Everybody knew about this shit, but I used to be on some little chill shit though. But
Typical
yeah, middle
young-
school when I really
typical
realized
YN
that
stuff.
gang type shit.
Yeah.
Young
Niggas used to get
motherfuckers.
fucked over out here for nothing.
First
Or
thing
for
that you
reason.
want is a
Either way,
gun.
though.
Play
Shit
with the
going
toy
on,
gun
bro.
all the way up until
for real.
13. You
Mhm.
How
want
would
the
you
real
explain
thing.
your childhood coming up?
Shit.
I will give some advice though for the youngins though. I feel like the youngins create all kinds of beef and problems amongst themselves. Like they get the gun, they get to talking shit to a motherfucker that's got a gun just because they got a gun. Then all of a sudden they in a beef that ain't never gonna end until people start dying. Some shit don't even gotta excel to that level or accelerate to that level. I know, once again, I got to step back into the 15-year-old body because I've been there before. But by the end of the day, I'm just going to put that advice out there. Don't create your own beef. Just make music, bro. Just make music.
It'd be like my shit be damn near all rap. Like, it's like a mixture of just hella shit. Funny shit, like dark shit, like all type of, just a mixture of hella shit.
For
Like,
sure.
I've just seen all different types of ways of shit, because I done lived in the hood and the suburbs before. So I done seen different shit, but it's like, it's all the same shit for real when you break it down.
Yeah, for real. How would you describe yourself as a kid?
I ain't fuck with niggas. That's
Smart
kinda
man.
Still to this day, I don't fuck with niggas. But back then, I was way more like, I was more like on some, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. This is my brother. He know I used to be bad as fuck, bro. I used to be like, low-key a bully. Like, I used to do little fraud shit, bro. I used to be on some other shit, bro. I still ain't fuck with niggas. I only fuck with older niggas for real, like niggas my age, though. I used to try to torture them, do them bad the worst way. I had to calm down.
So at what point would you say you ultimately jumped off that porch?
Here are 3 reasons why you should use Codecademy to learn how to code. Number 1 is their course catalog. They have a ton.
But I was like 13 when I started having that gun. I was off the porch
Got
before
that gun, hopped out the porch.
When I was like 12 and I started realizing shit, I
You
just
feeling
used to
real
be fighting
safe
and
with
shit,
them
bro.
weapons.
But then it's like, if you talking about like really jumped off that bitch though, like really, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was
died.
like 13, bro. I jumped off the porch when I was like 13. Shit hit different.
What's y'all's definition of hopping off the porch? Anybody got a definition of that? I know some of us didn't even have to hop off the porch, for real.
What's some of the shit you can say you done been through from jumping off the porch at the early age of 13?
Shit. Nigga, I know how to make some money off this shit. Nigga done seen in jail. Motherfucking shit. That same shit, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and tell the same story 1,000 fucking times. Like, you know, the same shit every hood nigga, street nigga went through, bro, and tried to get over that shit. You gotta keep going, though. Feel me? Shit that went on. I done lost niggas to this shit, bro. Lost racks. Lost, you feel me? I'm gained and gained, you feel me? Shit come with the game.
Let's fast forward
Had
a
ups and
little bit.
downs and this shit. You know how it be.
What can you say
Advice
is
to
the biggest lesson
viewers,
you learned?
biggest lessons you learned.
Streets.
Let's go see some
It's
lessons.
like one wrong move. Just can't, you feel me? You stay to yourself, stay out the way. That's how you gotta know how to move. If you don't know how to move, that's why a lot of niggas get fucked over, bro. Cause a lot of niggas don't know how to move, and
Not going out, not being in the mix. Especially when you do reach a certain level of stardom, you got to become less accessible. You don't become less accessible, you're going to be hated for no reason. And that hate might turn into something that will make your mama cry.
you feel me? How to act and react to shit in the streets. It's like one wrong move, you could
Let's
be
go to
done.
advice.
I
Let's
say-
see what kind of advice he got.
So what's some advice you would give somebody that's watching this shit on how to move?
Shit. I say,
Everybody know how to move. Well, not everybody.
For one, for starters, it starts with the club shit. You can't be too accessible to people. Like, you can't be always out. Any motherfucker that's really getting money, you ain't about to be all around people all the time anyway. But the more accessible you is, the more easier it is for
I see, there you go.
to
You
get you or do you wrong. You feel
gotta
me?
stay
You
less
gotta get some
accessible.
dirt.
Plus, it
Shit
upholds your
going on.
value, especially
You
in
gotta
a
stay out the way,
position.
bro. Get some money too. Can't be broke out here. That's how you really get fucked over. Just get your little money and stay out the way.
No, for real.
Great advice
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
young man.
What's some things that
You
you
know
can
what
say
to
that
do.
go on
Touch
in
the
street
bag and stay
that
out
you
the
done
way.
seen niggas react to that didn't even deserve a reaction?
Neighborhood beefing,
Shit, I
getting
can
out
say
the
niggas
streets. Let's
beefing
see
over,
what he
like,
did to get out the streets. Let's see if he
neighborhoods,
really
like,
out there.
At what point would you say you knew it was time to turn the leaf and get out the streets?
Shit. When I started making money off rap, for real, I still ain't get out the streets though. Shit. I'm still, I'm still in this shit thugging though. But I just slowed down.
like
though.
for
I
some
definitely
cats,
slowed down. When I started making money off
their
rap,
words become alive
that'll
and
make you like, you feel me?
eventually
Yeah.
start to mold
You
into
can make
that
some money just
person
sitting down
that you
wherever.
rapping,
Feel me? So that's when I slowed down on a lot of little shit.
even
but
if you're not that
this
person.
shit's
Yeah.
still going on though, you feel me? Nigga ain't too far from this shit.
Sometimes
Still shit
being in a position
function ain't good.
of stardom, the more money you touch,
No cap.
the more you get indulged into a
Yeah.
street life.
It's still shit going on though, but you feel me? We getting away from this shit slowly though. You feel me?
That's
At what
smart.
point would you say you knew?
Definitely
got
gotta
to
get up out the way.
For real,
Definitely gotta get
with my
millions
streams,
off
for real.
streams.
Like
Get
nobody in my
millions
city
off
been doing
streams.
a lot of streams. Like we from Ohio, so you know how it be down there. If you don't, it ain't really like too many celebrities. It ain't really none, to be honest. Just a whole bunch of bullshit, fuckery, fakery going on. But it's like everybody don't get streams like that. You feel me? Millions though, like I'm down to 30 million in now, type shit. Most niggas was still like not even knowing how to drop their music and shit. Like I was just always a step ahead of some motherfuckers in the city. Most of the motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers, to be honest. Humbly just trying to say that, you know, because niggas really ain't did shit, to be honest.
How hard was it for you to understand how to move in the music industry, coming fresh from the streets?
Shit, this music shit just the same shit.
First song.
Hell yeah, that shit was ass too. It ain't hard for me, cause I already be multitasking, you feel me? That's how I really live. I do a lot of shit, get a lot of shit done. So that ain't shit. That wasn't it for me. I just had to like take the time and really focus on what the fuck. If I want to do something, I'll do it, and if I don't, I don't. So
Simple
I
as that.
wanted to rap, it's like I did it, and it wasn't too much to it.
Mm-hmm. That's real. Has anybody from this?
What y'all thinking about the interview so far? I just feel like his personality real dull. Like he don't have a lot of detailed answer. Not saying that you got to put yourself out there, but it just seems like the answers are real dull. Like he don't really have an answer for some of the shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm not about to watch the whole interview though. I'm not interested. Hard to make it out Columbus. There's been some people to make it up out of Columbus though. You know, some of these bigger cities. I say it's more harder to make it up out of Dayton than any city. I can't say any city. You got Toledo, you got Akron, you got some other cities. But shit, we've even had people jump up out of Springfield though, so it's possible to come up out of one of these little cities. You ain't got to be in one of the big ones. Let's see. Biggest change for Columbus. Let's see what that's all about.
What's the biggest change you want to see happen for the city?
Shit. Motherfucking, I say more eyes on the city for real. Cause it is. Some niggas is hard as hell in the city. Even niggas I don't fuck with. Some niggas down there.
And that's what we here for. That's why Get Heard exists.
It just be like nobody even looking down
so that
there
people
or
can
even
get
paying
heard.
no
See,
mind for real.
I wouldn't have never done this if it thought one to come to me today. Like, go to the This Ohio, This Only Happens in Ohio page. Go see what the list is, because, like, we can do music reviews every single day, and we could do this and do that, and it'd be the same people in and out. So we got to bring some type of difference to the channel that still allows us to shine light on people.
Bro, but I ain't gonna lie, our shit been going up. Our city been going up though. Motherfuckers been getting hip though. See, like motherfuckers getting hip to our shit. So I say the same thing, but I see it going up during the next couple of next couple of years. So motherfuckers getting hip than me. You feel me? I'ma make the shit happen either way, but that's how that shit been going on. Motherfuckers been getting hip to everybody down there. A couple motherfuckers down there. You feel me?
For real.
That shit been cool. Shit been green.
I seem like the whole state of Ohio already know what's going on with you. You placed number 4 on This Only Happens in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So he was number 4 when this interview took place. He number 1 now. So we must have the updated revised list for sure. I don't even know when this video came out. Let's see when it came out. I tried to grab this was a year ago. I feel like artists should always do interviews. Like, when you campaigning and you dropping music, like, that's the one thing that you should focus on, is rolling out a campaign. Get as many interviews as you possibly can, because, like, the rap, the music, whatever it is that you do, only gonna take you to a certain point until people get to know you. Once people get to know you and it ain't matching what they done heard, they ain't fucking with you. They ain't gonna fuck with you. You gotta stand on everything that you present.
How'd it made you feel, bro?
And that shit was cool though. You feel me? But I'm like, shit, that's just like another little step. Shit, niggas gotta keep going though. I gotta get to number 1, you feel me? I ain't trying to be 4. But that's still green though.
You got number 1 though.
You feel me? That means still
Thanks
work
to your
do.
manager.
That's all I looked at that as, bro.
What is it that you want listeners to take from your music?
You said what?
What is it that you want listeners to take from your music?
Shit, you better listen to that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit, real shit. Like, you better just listen to that shit. You gotta really know what the fuck going on. You might have to listen to the song 3-4 times before you really understand what the fuck going on, but you gotta really know what's going on. Listen to that shit, bro, and really understand what the fuck you listening to, bro. It hit different when you really understand what you listening to. And you gotta learn the words though. I be seeing some motherfuckers into it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't know what they listen to. So what is the message you feel like you put in your music that niggas need to get hip to?
This dirty game.
Bruh, I'll say, just to stop this momentarily with the comment that you said, like, Skylar Black, I'm going to enjoy doing her shit tomorrow. Flat out, I'm going to enjoy doing her shit. I've been hip to her. She fire. She fire. And to get that Chris Brown feature, like, I don't even want to share too much about what that interview, the interviews, all that, like, because following up on her, like, she got that feature for free. She ain't even pay for that shit. That's major. That's like the modern day Michael Jackson. Shout out Chill Will. I've had a couple great moments where we was backstage and shit. My homeboy Chill Will from the city actually know Chris Brown personally. Had some of the most epic nights of my life those couple times.
Game, bro. Everything that's going on around right now in the world. It's just, yeah, you feel me? We just putting that shit in our perspective, you feel me? And it's like we talking about shit that's really going on though, like, or went on. But yeah, That's what I say about that, bro. You gotta really understand this shit. For real. Shit ain't for playing.
Yeah, real.
Shit is not for kids either, for real. You feel me? Mature kids. Shit ain't for no motherfucking retard. It hit different. You feel me? You really gotta know.
No, you gotta
Saying
be.
some shit.
Basically what I'm saying is how important is it to you to know the structure of a business, like being business savvy, like, okay, I know how this works, I know how that works, the ins and outs of all business.
Oh yeah, that's important to me. I don't really like being in the blind and not knowing what I got going on. I like to keep up with my money and music and everything. You feel me? What I'm doing next. I stay on top of that for real. I don't really play about that. That's how you feel me? You can't get lost in the sauce. You gotta know what the fuck you got going on your damn self before you be trying to rap.
No, for real. Why do you feel a lot of people don't understand the structure of business? They just like to be in the mix of shit.
Some niggas just be faking. It's just niggas just faking. And they don't realize that they can't fake it for too long. And that's where it kick in. It's gonna eventually kick in, but niggas don't understand. Like, some people want it for the image, like, and some people don't even know how to, like, line their music up. Like, they think you just shoot a video and it's just cool.
Yeah.
But then your streaming audio low as fuck. But that's where you really getting paid from. You feel me? Niggas trying to do shit backwards. They don't understand. You feel me? So, nigga, that's some dweeb shit. I hate that shit, to be honest. I just don't get it.
That's
How
real.
the fuck does that make sense? It don't.
It don't.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas do it like this shit not making no sense, bro. You be surprised.
Putting in more money than they making.
Bro, you'll be surprised.
That's when it's like, it's not fun. You need to go do something for real.
Yeah, you gotta go fill out that Amazon application or something.
Might as well sit that ass down. Work
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Besides music,
I'll say though, majority of the people that's doing this rap shit or doing any type of music, they definitely ain't seeing their money come back immediately. I just know that. I've invested in motherfuckers and believed in them more than themselves. And it's like, I ain't never seen $1 from that shit. When I turned, instead of believing in people, when I turned my money into a service, studio shit, just being able to serve the artist, that was where I knew I needed to be. That's where I started making the most money. And sometimes, bro, people be coming in here and spending, and you don't never hear the song again. Like, they'll come in, drop, vibe to it, drop a video. You won't see the video. You won't see the song be uploaded, nothing. Like, it's like, where'd that song go? That motherfucker was all right. They ain't do shit with it.
what's some of the other revenues you want to dive into?
Shit, I be fucking with like clothes and shit. I'm gonna have somebody. I'm trying to get somebody on some merch and shit.
Let's see what some of his goals are.
What would you want your career to mean?
To
the people and you.
Shit, to the people. Shit, I don't even know, bro. That's a weird ass question. That's a weird ass question. It's like, what side of me would say I wouldn't give a fuck? As long as I make some cheese, you feel me? As long as I make cheese off what I'm doing, I don't really give a damn what nobody else be thinking. As long as I'm satisfied. But then at the same time, for my fans, though,
I will say this, though. If you got this shit within you, whatever talent that you have, just remember, your gift is not for you, ever.
just want them to just have some shit they fuck with, for real. Keep that shit consistent coming to them. Cause I know niggas be tired of hearing bullshit too. You feel me? So, niggas listening to my shit and be cool. And fuck with her.
Let's speed this interview up.
So what else you working on right now?
I got this tape on my drop. This bitch about to go crazy. That's pretty much what the fuck going on. That's all that's going on. Once I drop that, that's all that's going on.
What's the title of that bitch?
Hit different. That's what it's about to do. It hit different, the whole bitch. Hey, cap.
Real spill. When that bitch dropping?
Shit, I'm trying to drop on the first. If I don't drop on the first, I'm gonna drop on the 7th. You feel me? It just depends how I'm feeling for real. Maybe when the month comes.
Real shit. Why name this one Hit Different versus other projects? What make this project stand out?
It hit different. I got 20 songs on here, bro. I don't be putting 20 songs on the tape for real, but I got 20 on here.
Yeah.
And them bitches all just hitting.
They all just hit different.
Yeah, them bitches.
20 verses.
Any pieces?
Yeah, I got a couple on there.
See if you got some features.
On there, but I'm gonna just, you feel me? I want that to be just the day when it comes.
Okay, they gotta find out that day.
Yeah.
Real shit.
That's a great
Any last words and shout outs?
Strategy.
Shit. Yeah, man. Shit, shout out y'all for sure for having us come up here.
For sure.
And shout out my nigga Watts. This only happens in Ohio. You feel me? Shit. Follow me on Instagram. It ain't really too much for me to say.
I feel like the whole interview, he ain't have a lot to say. He didn't really get to know him too well. This MG Sleepy, 73K followers. Let's see some of his posts. 50 million streams. It's almost like the jewelry these days. Like, nobody's putting a receipt out there. Once they come with a kit, it's like nobody seeing them walk in the jewelry. You know, tell me this. If a motherfucker wearing a kit, all the cameras and stuff that exist these days and the way that people move and the image that artists try to uphold, you can't tell me that a motherfucker's not walking in the jewelry with their camera out and catching that stunt-tastic video to be posted. Can't tell me. Because authenticity is everything. It's kind of like with these views, like 50 million. That's a lot of shit. I ain't saying he ain't doing it. But 50 million, a lot he got 2.5 million on that one, 1.7 on that one, 1.6 on Benny Hanna. I don't know. I didn't really get, looking over dude today. Like, I ain't really get too much out of him to really say why he should be in that number one spot. I know that he shouldn't be, but I don't know how I could say otherwise, like, that he should be in that number one spot. I know he a youngin', so, like, I don't know. Yeah, he got a lot to say in his music. Like, you can tell he wake up out his sleep. He go in there and punch bar for bar, come up with a verse, track, whatever you want to call it. He move on. But as far as interviews and shit go, like he ain't really expressing himself. He ain't getting too much into what has helped uplift his career. What he's doing to get these views. Is he doing shows? Nobody even mentioned no shows. He says he don't go out. He don't interact with people. He don't fuck with nobody. Like, is his manager going out and then telling people about this dude? Like, we gotta really know why he in the number one spot. I think that's going to sum it all up, though. I've been on here long enough tonight. I feel like if you want to get heard, this is gonna be the platform where you gonna do it at. Tomorrow we gonna do Skylar Black. I'm gonna enjoy doing that one because I've already been following her. I ain't know too much about MG Sleepy to be able to sit there and say too much prior to. However, Skylar I've been following for a minute. I see people in Cincinnati really fucking with her organically. My little homeboy, he kick it with somebody that do, shout out Josh Barnhill. He does clothing and stuff, like custom clothing. He owns Thread Legends. Does custom clothing for a lot of the Cincinnati Bengals. And there's a player on there called Pac-Man. Pac-Man was getting a feature with Skylar Black. My little homeboy was in the Bentley chilling, at that video shoot that one day. That's where I first got hip to her. Is he had sent me the video like I'm out here with Skylar Black, and boom, 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 boom. So when I looked into her, I was like, damn, she tough. She had a feature from Chris Brown. Got to looking into the interviews, how that transpired, because I know that's not no cheap feature at all. That's not no cheap feature. You ain't just coming up on a Chris Brown feature. She got that bitch for free. She got it for free. It's gonna wrap it up for the night. Appreciate everybody that stepped through, hopped in the chat. Nobody really gave too much opinion though. Like ain't too many people being active about what they feel like. Maybe I'll post this video tomorrow and people will watch it and have more opinion on it. But like I said, Skylar Black tomorrow.